Hello, my name is Croson, and I will be doing my final project on diversity through socioeconomic status. Let's talk about the background of this topic. So we all know that diversity was heavily known throughout the United States through the 1950s, until a man named Martin Luther King came and decided that enough was enough. So Martin Luther King was a Baptist minister and a social activist who played a crucial role in the civil rights movement in the 50s. He was fighting for equality for the African Americans through peaceful and meaningful protests. Through his protests, such as the monetary bus boycott and the March on Washington, helped sign and ratify two important acts, which are Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. How did diversity through socioeconomic status pertain to culture? It pertained to culture that people weren't as privileged than others. They were discriminated from a job just because of their race, ethnicity, or gender. Education for the white people were more valuable and beneficial for them just because they had more resources than the others. And the white people just had more privileges just because of where they stood in society and the color of their skin. Let's look at the educational part. So we know that all African Americans weren't as educatedly intelligent back then just because of their top resources that they have and all the funds that they couldn't get just because of what the diversity was back then. So that's why the white people were always so more smarter and always put up to higher power just because of what resources they were presented in their education leading up to what they're trying to go for. Some privileges was that the technology for white people more advanced than the blacks or the minorities. On the bus, minorities had to sit in the back, unlike the white people, which they got to sit in the front. And then another one, that the white people were more financially stable, which means that they could get fancier clothes or other luxury things. The problems I have with this is that it lowers the education, poverty, and the health for them. That minorities get unfair distribution of wealth, income, and access to resources, and that they don't get the equal rights like the white people do. So my plan to end this is to enforce more laws towards ending this throughout the United States, and then that will lead people to live better and productive lives without having diversity through socioeconomic status to worry about, and also to create more movements to end this issue, which will lead people to agree with me and help fight to end this issue forever. And with the result of this, everyone will have equal opportunity for everything they want, such as a job or a promotion in their job or anything else in that matter. And that will follow that what this country has been run by for several years, the golden rule, which states that treat everyone as you wanted to be treated, and that there'll be less crimes against this issue by treating everyone equally, whether their race, their ethnicity, or gender, because we're all created equal, because we're all here on this earth to do something special for the world. Thank you.